wanted to ask you about the debate in the hospitality industry about asset light versus asset right. That's not just a turn of phrase, but that's reality in your business. What is the Taj view on that? How do you go about selecting? Because you mentioned that you don't go about shopping and buying out hotels like you did earlier, I think the investors seem to be recognizing that smart strategy. So, what's your sense on that?
See, we have guided the markets on a balanced portfolio earlier, but now it will be a bit more on the lighter side. But that does not mean we are not investing. As we speak, we are building two islands in Lakshadweep. It's again part of nation building. That's the islands of Suheli and Kadmat. We are building two properties of Vivanta and Ginger in Ekta Nagar, which is Kevadia, where the Statue of Unity is. We just signed up for a Taj in Ranchi, and so the list can go on and on. These are projects in which we are investing our money. These are
What would be
destinations.
the quantum of investment, Puneet?
I think we are looking at investing more than 3,000 crores over the next 5 years in existing assets, in terms of renovation, in their upkeep, in terms of their extension, plus also building new ones. So, which means 600 crores per annum, and some of them will be eventually placed within group companies or kind of a sale and lease back or managed back. We built the Ginger Santa Cruz with our own money, 250 crores. But phenomenal investment. We expect the payback to be in less than 4 years. So I think there is no right formula. We are still a young, rich nation which is on the path and the journey of growth, and we are a very promoter driven country, and in order to secure trophy assets, strategic locations, building flagships, we will have to invest. But in order to accelerate growth and increase your margins, you have to follow also a part as asset light. And we call it now capital light and capital heavy, because if you're signing operating leases for a Ginger on a revenue share, it does not qualify as capital heavy. So there is no capital, but it's also not totally light either, because it's a commitment to pay. So I think there is no right formula. I personally spent 30 years living outside of India, and I propagated asset light, as you said, for decades. But my key learning in last 6, 7 years is that that was not right. You have to sometimes put your money where your mouth is. And if you, as a leader in hospitality in the country, are not willing to underwrite, who else will? And that's your competitive advantage, especially if you are debt free and you have cash on
Also,
your
if you're
balance sheet, you
wanting
can
to
use it.
push experiential, then you need to do it yourself in the best way the Taj can do.
And building destinations, having that first mover advantage. Had 40, 50 years ago, our forefathers not moved so fast in Goa, I don't know if anybody can guess that. Today we have 40 outlets in Goa, 15 hotels and 25 homestays. So there is a first mover advantage. Of course, it could be bumpy in the first 3, 4, 5 years, but purely light, no, it doesn't work.